tell them we need it bad, bad, bad. And we'll get them the truck as quick as we can. Committee reports. Highway machinery, we kinda covered some of that, I guess. Anything else, Al?
I think we're pretty good. We're, next thing coming up will be the union negotiations next month. We'll try to start that.
Okay.
Next year is a new contract, so.
Okay. Health and youth, Matt, Bill?
I got some things. The covered bridge run was this past week. There were 420 participants, so that was a success for the health of the community. There is another run scheduled by the 4-H camp in September, so keep an eye out for that. Update on the youth employment program that we have that's sponsored by the county. There's a discussion right now with the assessor that we might actually employ somebody with the assessor this summer, so the youth program may be active. And just an update, there's a volleyball, there's an idea for a volleyball court to be established, sand volleyball at Sheldon Park where the ice skating rink is, so that it can exist there when the ice skating rink is not there. It's actually a project led by the village, but they invited the town to participate as a shared services project. And I worked with DCCAN, the local service organization, to get funding from the Delhi Community Fund. So there's a lot of people who have gotten involved in this, and it appears that it's a go, and it will likely happen this summer.
Yeah, on the same note, I did get a letter from the O'Connor Foundation. We did apply for a grant for this, and they thanked us for our application, but they have denied us at this time. But if we have some other options, that's good.
Yeah, the community fund stepped in, so that's a positive thing. I don't know if there's anything else for anything.
Other than that camp, we just don't know at this point.
Right. Yeah. So that's it for us.
Okay. Economic development, shared services.
We're still continuing to meet. I don't really know that there's anything new, is there, Matt?
I could do some stuff about flood mitigation if you'll allow me.
Mm-hmm.
We've got, under the shared services is the Joint Flood Commission, Joint Flood Commission. Delhi residents should have received a postcard in the mail notifying them about a public meeting that's going to be held on June 22nd, 6:30 p.m. at Delaware Academy. This is the first, this is kind of like the launch event for our local flood assessment. It's a really important event because it gives everybody an opportunity to come and to let our engineers know, the people that have been hired to come in and develop a plan for us. It's your opportunity as a resident to come and say, my backyard has this problem and I want attention in the next few years. And I keep saying it's important you come because if you don't come and your project or your problem doesn't get addressed, then you're partially to blame for that. So the consultants are gonna do a very comprehensive job, but this is definitely your chance to make sure that they're looking at your property. June 22nd at Delaware Academy at 6:30 p.m. This is the first of several public meetings that will be held, but it's the first, so I think that, you know, hopefully, I'd love to see if we could get like 100 people there. I went to the one in Walton when they had it, and they had like 60 people, so we should do better. It's the flood mitigation. I don't know if it fits under here, but I just want to say thanks to the beautification committee, Delhi Beautification Committee. They've been busy the past month, and I think they've done a great job on Main Street, especially with the flowers. And this is also a time I just want to mention again that the need for our interest as a council to do the 5-year plan for budgeting. I think it's the right time of year for us to start that process, and the tools are available through the comptroller's office, and I'm willing to spearhead it or whatever if the rest of the board is in agreement that this is something that we need to prioritize and that we will use as a tool. So I guess I'm going to need to get data from Maggie, or if I can get it directly from the comptroller's
We
office.
should be able to get it direct from the comptroller's office. It should be available to load right into that form that they have.
Well,
We
I
should
That's
do
what
it.
they told us
At that meeting.
training is that they can actually fill out.
They can kind of fill it out and even kind of give you a ballpark of where to head.
Mhm.
So we'll have to check and, get the web address so we can get that printed out so we can get working on it.
Well, if it's requires some kind of designee, I just don't want the process to be delayed. I'm willing to do it. And now we're all inspired by Darren's 5-year planning, so.
Matt's inspired.
I
I say we let him run with it.
I say I'd vote in favor of that. Absolutely.
I'll second the motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Go for it, Matt.
So you want me to make our budget for the next 5 years?
Well,
Well, we'll work with
You
you.
can
we'll
try.
work with you, yeah.
You can try.
No, that's good, okay.
You can answer all the questions next time around too.
Thanks. All right, that's
Careful what you ask for.
what I wanted to discuss.
Great.
Okay. Recreation committee.
I think we've covered
I think
that
we've covered
for
that.
now.
Wait for more news on the pool later on. Personnel, anything, Tom?
Nothing to report this time.
Okay, building, we still got a few
I
ceiling tiles.
Have a couple tiles put in, we did receive a bid for, some LED lighting on the highway garage. I called a couple of other electrical contractors to see if they were interested in putting in a bid, and I have not heard back from them in a month, so I'm gonna recommend that we go with the initial Brian Johnson bid of $2,900 for the LED, on a highway garage.
Alright, is there a second to that motion?
You requested bid, nobody responded.
Nobody responded, we requested a couple
I have
extra
two.
bids.
Okay.
Is there a second to Tom's motion?
I guess I have a question on it. Do we wanna approve this bid? We talked earlier about the group working with NICEAG.
These are all LED
These are
lights.
LED,
These are gonna last forever.
These would be the high efficiency.
They're gonna be right on target for what they're gonna look for NYSERDA.
I understand that, but
Do we
wanna
do we have anything there
put
now that
the
we're
cart before the
replacing?
horse?
Oh, you're
If there's-
looking for part
If
of
there's
that
an
75%?
opportunity where we can get that 70% reimbursement, should we perhaps?
Wait,
Once again, how long will it be, I guess, too? Most of the lights are out now.
yeah. I think there's only
They're the
2 lamps in the front that are
Sodium
working.
vapor things.
I met with the individual that Mark met with yesterday, and the first thing that popped into my head when I was meeting with him was the highway garage. Because he was talking about replacing high-pressure sodium fixtures. And I understand the need, but I would hate to see us miss an opportunity.
Well, I can hold off.
I think
If
he was
Darren's
gonna be
willing.
back next week, isn't he, to schedule things, if I remember
I
right?
think all we have to do is contact them, and
Okay.
they will schedule a time to come and do the audit.
Will they do inside too?
Yep,
Yes.
yeah, do inside. outside.
Actually, inside's a big.
Yes, they'll do indoor lighting, outdoor lighting,
I'll try to get a hold of them this week and see if we can get them down here soon, and then find out, once they do the audit, how long it would take to get approval to do the work and get the reimbursement. Then make a choice, then we make an
Okay.
informed choice from
That's
there.
fine,
So you withdraw your motion?
that's fine, yes.
Okay, so we'll pursue that with the NICEAG energy audit then. IT, anything, Matt?
I had one other
Oops.
question on the
Yeah.
building. When we were talking about the new system that's in this portion of the building, do we know, are they done? Are they coming back? Is there any way to, what I wanted to do was piggyback on their new cameras for one over there by our town clerk, which the insurance carrier would prefer that we had one over there for security. And I don't know if there's any way to still do that, if they're still banging around, they haven't got this thing done or running right or anything.
I think it's done, according to Kathy, it's done.
But can we find out if they would be willing to put another camera in? It just seems to me it'd be
We can
cheaper
find out.
to tie it into this system, you know?
I know there was opposition to having a camera there.
Well, I
One
don't care
person in
about that,
particular,
I'm
but-
just saying that there
yeah.
needs to be a camera over by
Well,
that
I
door,
agree with you.
you know, coming in, I
I mean,
don't care
it's-
if there's
You
opposition.
know, if you're not covering every door, it's
Yeah, I
kinda
mean, it's
pointless.
just gonna be facing towards the, town clerk's
Window.
window, which is for protection for the town clerk, so it isn't really open for discussion by everybody that I'm aware of. I'm saying that it's something the insurance carrier would like to see, it's been recommended, and it's something we should be doing. And if we can tie it in with this system right here,
I know
that's
you
what
and
we
I
should
had
be
both
doing.
asked to, you know, be put in contact with the company before they
Yeah.
left, and I never
Right.
heard anything.
Right, because we both talked to the judge in there that day. Just something I think that, you know, I mean, we don't wanna put another system in, we already have one, all we wanna do is piggyback on the one
Right.
that's here, so.
So is this, I think it's something that would just have a tape that would go, nothing that you'd have to see? I mean, the way theirs is set up now, they can see like who's at the door to buzz them in or not.
Yeah, right, and
So
we
all
don't
of that
need to-
equipment is in the judge's office.
Right, but
so
that's
we don't
supposed
have
to
any
be
access to
taping,
it.
and it lasts so long.
Okay,
You
so
know.
what you're saying is a camera that would just tape, not
That's all.
for us
Yeah.
to
No, you
see
don't-
or
no,
do
no.
anything with,
No.
or,
It would just be there in
It would
case there
just
was an
run.
issue.
Right, and
Some,
then
you know,
they
if
could,
somebody broke in some night,
right, oh, yeah.
or they
Yeah.
assaulted
Or they
the town
assaulted you
clerk.
at the
That's-
glass.
Came in with
That's
a
right.
gun and tried to steal your tax money. I mean,
That's
there's a
right.
lot of things that could happen when you're here by yourself.
Yeah, oh,
You
yeah,
know,
no,
you don't have a
I'm,
panic alarm or anything.
I'm in favor of it.
You know, just think it should be looked into,
you
so.
wanna talk to the judge and Kathy?
Sure, I mean, if I
Or-
can catch them at some point and find out who the, well, we have the,
We just
The
got the
bills
invoice,
are-
we just paid.
The bills are all there, probably,
I can call them
you
myself.
might be better off just take
Yeah, I
a
don't-
copy of the bill and call
Yeah.
them.
I'll call them.
Call them and explain what we're looking for and
Mhm.
see
See if
what
they
it
can
costs, but
down-
I think it really should be done.
Yeah.
The insurance audit kinda wanted that,
Yeah,
so, yeah,
All right.
alright. Alright, so you're gonna follow up on that,
yeah, you have the bills are down there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll
Bills
get that
got them.
before I go. All right.
alright. IT, anything, Matt?
I received an email from a local company offering to build a new website for us, and so when we do our budget workshops, I want to discuss including money for a project like that.
Okay. Alright. On a related note, CGI did, finish filming the videos last week, so we should have some videos to review here shortly. And then, once we get those approved, we can get them on the website. We're at another committee report, codes. This, you have anything you wanna,
There's,
do I wanna ask?
no, probably not.
Okay.
There's not a lot to talk about right now. I had a contractor who was concerned about being able to get the application for a building permit. And I met with John this morning and got clarification on that. People who need a building permit can always apply anytime, and the clerks will leave the application for John to approve.
Now, do you have blanks to hand out to,
Yeah.
so they can
We
come in?
do, if they come in and
Yeah.
ask.
Alright. Yeah, 'cause I don't see why they can't just pick one up, fail and drop it off, then if he
Yeah,
has
they-
questions, he can
they-
get a hold of them. That should be fine.
Yeah, John indicated that that was typical, that
They do
people
that
fill them out,
now.
drop them
I
off.
thought that's the way it'd been working, but this one person seemed to think he couldn't get an application or couldn't drop it off, I'm not sure which.
Well, we can
Yeah.
put something on the website that
He
says that.
apparently never
Are
came
they
in the
available
office and
online?
asked because,
I don't remember if it's in our list of documents online,
I
but
believe it is.
If it's not, it should be.
And that might be one that we can add to the website, get a permit application
Yep.
form online, it'll save people some work.
A lot of work.
You know, just one note that I'd like to make is, and we've talked about this before, but, you know, it's important when people do have a complaint that, you know, we ask them to please put your complaint in writing so that we can present it to the board and who it may involve. Because it's one thing to stand there and complain and not come to a meeting, and then we don't have the whole story a lot of times, so.
Mhm.
you know, again, it's fine to make recommendations and complaints and so on, but they need to be in writing, because otherwise it's just he said, she said, and there's nothing to go on. It's very difficult to argue with an employee of the town or even another town board member if you don't have anything other than somebody just basically told you something. So it's important to ask them to please put it in writing.
Absolutely. All right, any other committee reports? Okay, then moving on, codes report.
Make a motion to accept the May 2015 report.
Okay, is there a second?
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
One question, where are we at with, the garbage complaint there? I talked to Dale and he said, I guess, things had improved
They had
in
improved.
some
Yeah,
aspects, but,
the property I thought was going to.
yeah, is the ownership settled yet or
I'm
not?
not sure about that.
Okay,
I'm not sure when the foreclosure was going to take place.
okay.
It's
So
soon.
we'll just keep following up on that, I guess. All right, we don't seem to have a justice report this
No.
time,
I didn't get one.
so we will ask them what happened on that. Clerk's monthly report. Is there a motion to accept?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Before we get to the supervisor's report, I do have, the latest startup New York plan from SUNY Delhi, if anybody wants to read it, come up with any comments.
I'd love
I'd
to.
read it.
I always like to read them.
So, do with that, and.
We have to back up and accept the fire department financial
Yeah,
statement.
has everybody had a chance to, look over the joint fire district annual report?
Yes.
Is there a motion to accept that?
Make the motion.
Okay, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Tom. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Alright, that catches that back up. Other new business that I kinda skipped over in my pile of papers here. I gave all of the board members a copy of the Coalition of Watershed Towns ballot. We have to vote for 3 regular members for a 2-year term and 3 alternates. I was talking with Al earlier, there's gonna be a little turnover on the board because a couple members won't be returning. And I kind of, my inclination is to go with Bruce Dolph and Bill Layton as the 2 that have been on the board. And that way we don't have a complete flip-flop on the board and lose the momentum we've kind of accumulated. And then I think, and I know Pete talked to Matt about it, I think it's kind of important that Delhi being the 2nd largest town in the watershed, I think we should be on there too. But, that would be my suggestion for the 3, for the regular members.
Are you allowed to vote for just one?
You can vote for just one, if that's what the board wants. We have to basically have a consensus of the board, is what they're looking for. They don't want one person making the decision for each town.
So Bruce Dahl, and you.
Bruce Dolph, Bill Layton, and myself is my recommendation. Like I said, it's up for discussion with the board here if they have other choices, other ideas, feel free.
Yeah, I'd like to look at it more,
Okay.
but I might be outvoted if everybody else wants to.
Well, the problem is, it's gotta be in pretty much before our next meeting, is the problem.
Yeah, no, I'm just talking.
Yeah, if you wanna just kinda look at it for a while, we can come back to that
I
later.
did want to read that, I guess I will come back, you put my name on.
Yeah, somebody stuck Al on the alternate, list, so.
If you all have a consensus, then there's no, doesn't matter what I think.
Well, that's not necessarily true. It matters, you just might not get the
Well, can I
votes,
just,
but,
I think we should vote for you, and now,
All right,
but
well,
that's,
there's two, there's a regular and an alternate.
So I don't have to do anything unless you're sick.
Right.
but now, if you,
Now, right?
Yeah, that's where
So
we're at
to
now,
keep you
almost.
healthy, I'm all
I don't know, I
set.
think you do more here than me being sick, but, all right, so do we have a consensus on me for the regular and Al for an alternate?
let's just wait a couple days, because you have a reason that you chose those people, I just wanna discuss it a little bit more, and I wanna understand who these other people are.
Okay.
I
Now,
don't
why don't we do it this way? Everybody take the ballot. When you make up your choice, fill them out, get them back to me, and then, we'll tally it up and.
I just wanna understand why
send it in.
Art Merrill is on as both, the regular term and as an alternate.
Well, anybody can
Why-
nominate, so I
Okay.
think somebody nominated them in one,
And the same thing
and
with,
somebody nominated them in another.
Tom Joyce, okay.
Yeah, it was just the way the nominations came in, they wound up on both lists.
Okay.
And where did all these nominations come from, the board?
County supervisors were asked, I don't know who all else, but there was feelers put out for anybody that, and you can do write-ins too, if you so choose, they just have to be an elected official who resides in a watershed town.
So each of you will vote and give Mark the
Give
results,
me the
and then
sheets, then we'll.
you'll
talk them
announce
up.
it at the next board
Yep.
meeting.
I'll announce at the
Who
next
it
board
is.
meeting what
Okay.
the results were, and we'll send it
Good,
in.
thanks,
Does that work?
for sure.
All right, that's fine with me. Okay, supervisor's financial report. Did anybody get a chance to look at that other than me? Probably not.
I did.
You did? Yeah. Anybody got any questions on that, or? So far, the accounts all look pretty good. We're holding our own. Is there a motion to accept the supervisor's report?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And that's carried. County report. Forgive me if my brain isn't working anymore, but I guess if anybody has a question, ask me a question, because I've been living on NyQuil for the last week, so.
Is there any news on Countryside?
The last I talked to Glenn Nealis, everything is still moving forward. They are probably gonna go with developing their own wells at this point, just for speed and economics. But in the future, they may come back and ask, to be hooked to public water somewhere in the, down the road.
Well, it's the, I guess back up, because the interested party remains interested. That's-
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they're working on, building plans. The last I heard, they still would like to have things in place to start, demolition in September
Of what?
of this year.
Demolition of what?
They're gonna take down the, basically the newest part of the building, because the rooms don't comply with the size requirements.
Huh.
And they're gonna basically save the original building and the equipment room. There's gonna be a small addition, 1 story attached to that building, and then there'll be a 2 story addition built. There will be the housing units, there'll be like four pods, basically. There'll be a central nursing station with a pod on either side on both floors. And that will be the new 2 story part of the building.
So
Yeah.
all signs suggest that this is really gonna happen.
All signs are looking good right now, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
And Do you remember what the number of residents that they were aiming for was? Wasn't it like up close to 200 or something like that?
Wasn't it 100 and, I wanna say either 70? 74 or something.
74, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that, I think.
Well, that would be awesome. And then, do they come and update you guys, or what's, you just?
They're in contact with Glenn Neal's quite regularly, so, yeah, I do get an update from Glenn usually every few weeks. I just talked to him last week, and things are still looking good, so I
By the way,
think
there
we're
was
moving forward.
Glenn's got some new video out. Have you seen that? It's posted online. Delaware County
Some of them.
IDA.
Yeah.
It's very, I mean, it's a good video. It's about economic opportunities and projects that are happening in Delaware County. So if you,
And they've been doing some businesses and.
yeah, grants that were
Yeah.
given, and I was trying to find a way if I can link it on the town website, but it's really, when I watched it, I was impressed.
Yeah, no, they've done some nice work.
It's on the county site? You go to the county
I-
site and get there?
I don't know if it's posted on their site yet.
The person who made it sent it to a bunch of people through
Yeah.
Facebook, Jessica Vecchione,
Yeah.
but, I'll try to get it on the town website. I don't know if it's on the county one.
But they've been doing videos of several businesses. I forget how many they've already done, and there's plans to do quite a few more. And, they showed us a few of them at the last,
Yeah, they're just a few minutes.
I guess 2 county board meetings ago, we saw some of them. They did a nice job on it. And hopefully it'll promote, people coming to the area, trying to start a business in the area, staying in the area.
And then the other thing that we got, I think we got a memo on it, was the money for sports field specialties. I don't know, I think that's relevant news, is that the,
Yeah, that was, you have to do an environmental review, that basically granting money to put equipment in a building is not gonna create an environmental impact.
Alright.
It's another one of those dot the i's, cross the t's, but that's part of the $225,000 sports field grant, which is, the paperwork's all moving forward on that. So it's getting to the point where once they, get to purchasing the equipment, the money should be available. I did get an answer on your question from earlier, but
Oh, did you?
I don't know if I got enough voice left to
Oh,
explain
you can
that
tell
whole
me.
thing. Any other county questions?
Nope. Thank you.
Nope. You okay? Moving on to abstracts. Is there a motion to approve paying the abstracts number 1964 through 2003?
So moved?
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I think a couple of you guys wanted a short executive session to discuss personnel.
Yeah.
Okay, then I guess, somebody wanna make that motion?
Make that motion that we go into executive session to discuss personnel issues.
Okay.
Is that the employment history of a particular person? Because that's what the law says.
Yeah, there'll be more than one particular person,
That's
but,
fine.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
So, motion, you
Yeah,
second?
second it.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Scott and Brian, I need to see you two just for a second.
There's got-
Yeah.